So here's a quick story that backs up why I say all the time that all women love drama. All of them do. But the thing is, there's degrees to this. You got the gals out there that can get their fill of it by just hearing the stories from their girlfriends, gossiping, watching these ridiculous reality shows, which you all know darn well are staged by the producers and all that. That's how they can get their drama. On the other hand, on the polar opposite side of things, you have the gals that create it. They create it for everybody in their lives, their family, their friends, and their boyfriends. And if you encounter these types, you need to run for the hills. And in this story here, this girl does it in a terrible way. She's the one who wants to create it. And this guy initially handles it right, but then falls for the BS and is the biggest moron I've heard in a while. And I'll let you guys, you guys will see. Title: Am I the a-hole for calling my girl a bitch for lying about an emergency to test my commitment? He says here, my girlfriend, Andrea, and I are both 29 years old and have been together for a few months now. Everything has gone smoothly until yesterday when she pulled off a ridiculous stunt. In other words, we've been dating a few months, things are going well. She's bored. She needs to bring some drama and some excitement into this. It's already getting stale for her. She called me late at night to say that she's seriously injured, having panic attacks, and that no one else is with her as her parents are out, which is true, they were out. She says she has chest pains and she thinks that she's dying and that she's in really bad state and can't hardly breathe. She was heavily speaking while she spoke. She begged me to help her, said that she already called 911, but she also wanted to let me know, and I was shocked. Okay, so if you're dating a gal for a few months, things are going well, and she called you guys and you heard this, and she's crying and heavily breathing, and she thinks she's dying and all this other stuff, you'd be concerned, right? I mean, who would make up such a thing? Well, watch this. I took my car to rush towards her house, and it was only after reaching that I found that she was joking about it. What? She met me joyfully and said that she only wanted to see how committed I am during an emergency, and that's an essential part of a relationship or something. What is she, fucking 6 years old? Okay, well, what is she, high school? Pretending that she's injured, dying, all that, just to test you, to come over? Talk about stirring up drama. Talk about saying, okay, what can I get this guy to do? I tell you all the time, women test. Okay, and they test the guy's strength, they tested the guy, we'll check them, all this stuff like that. But this takes it to a whole new level of drama. My response would be, F you, don't ever call me again, and we're out of here and grow the hell up. I lost my temper and asked her what the F her problem was. She said that she was just testing me, and I got really pissed off. And you have a right to. I called her an effing B and told her I did not deserve to be treated like trash and made used like that. She was crying by saying that she only wanted to check whether I'm a good fit and that I overreacted. He overreacted? Look what you did. Pretending you're dying, saying what you called 911, all those things, and you're laughing about it? Are you nuts? Are you off your goddamn medication? That's why I do these story guides, to show examples of the crazy out there to watch out for. And of course, I'm the bad guy to the public. I left her house immediately and haven't talked to her since. She's been texting me, but I just ignored her. And that is the way to handle this situation. However, and he asks, am I the a-hole? And no, you're not the a-hole. Yet. However, here's his update. It says, after talking to her about it, I've decided to give her a second chance. Smack! Are you out of your freaking mind? You're now communicating to her that she can pull these kind of stunts, and eventually, after enough crying and pleading and I'm sorry's, you'll take her back. And now a drama queen like this can be like, ooh, what else can I pull to get this guy? Oh boy. I once heard somebody say women don't play video games, mostly, because they have guys to play with. She apologized a lot and promised to never do that again. I'd be more careful, of course, and I won't be trusting her blindly. But I thought I'd give her another chance, one chance, especially since she's shown herself to be regretful. Please. Are you out of your mind? Yeah, smack, smack, smack. Jesus. You'll be more careful. Never to trust her. But you can't have a relationship. If you have a relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship or any relationship, It's based on trust. And if you can't trust a person, there can be no relationship. So now you're always going to be sleeping with one eye open with this one. What is this? The first girl who's ever paid attention to you? Is this the only SEX you've ever gotten from this girl? And I'm sure that's wildly crazy, given that she's nuts. She's nuts, dude. She's a freaking immature brat, and she's 29 years old. If you stay with her, any crap that happens beyond this point is on you. You know, it's like the scene from Star Wars when Obi-Wan says to Han, who's more foolish, the fool or the fool who follows him? You are the bigger fool of the situation. You're the bigger a-hole going along with this. So guys, like I said before, the drama. They all like drama. All love drama. But it's one thing if they get it hearing about it from their friends and TV shows, and the other ones start it when they're bored and play with their guys the way a cat would play with a mouse. Okay, so this guy, he handled it right initially, and he should have run for the hills, but he fell for her waterworks and all. Don't be that guy, guys. Now, real quick, I'm going to read some comments, because initially the comments, when he first posted, they were all supportive of him. And then he did his update here, and then they were all tearing him new ones. I'm going to read it because this guy deserves to be torn a new one. One guy says here, you're the a-hole. You're giving her a second chance on a deal breaker. She is childish, immature, disrespectful of your feelings. But you are giving her a second chance. You're the a-hole. I love it when Reddit on occasion actually calls these dumbasses out. Another one. The guy says, you're the a-hole. She pranked you. She is an a-hole. You could have had an accident driving in a state of panic only for her to test you. That you decide to give her another chance will only teach her that she can test you again. What'd I just say? I wouldn't say not the a-hole for calling her names, but if you let her get away with it, you are the a-hole. Another guy. You're the a-hole for continuing with her. Do you think that was normal? No, it was stupid and cruel. Your girl. Why do you still trust her? She lied to you about something so delicate. Health should never be a joke. You should break up with her. That joke is very out of place, and she's almost 30 years old and making those kinds of jokes. Yeah, she's like a kid. I said 6, but hell, high schools would do this. Another guy says, I'm curious, are you desperate for a girlfriend? Seriously, you're giving this idiot a second chance? Sorry, you're the arsehole for that alone. He must be from Ireland. Yeah, anyways, this is first lay. This is the first girl to ever pay attention to him. She's nuts, but I'm sure he's getting the crazy SEX, and most of us know darn well, the crazy ones really are the best in the sack. Well, let's be honest here. Last one, this guy says, dude, she is the a-hole, and because you forgave her and are giving her a second chance, you are definitely an idiot, or at least a desperate man looking to get some with a side order of punishment to become a glutton for. Do you realize what could have happened to you as you rushed over in haste to help her? Number 1, a speeding ticket, which could have impacted your license with points, or your insurance with higher rates. Number 2, an automobile accident where you could have been injured or injured someone else, or worse yet, been offed or off someone else. All because her insecure carcass wanted to cry wolf, or a better analogy, she wanted to see how high you go when she yelled jump. Right? She's going to be at this again, mark my words. It is sad that you have so little respect for yourself, that you'd allow and encourage with your forgiveness and second chance her to disrespect both you, herself in that way. So guys, I love when people tear these morons a new one. Don't be that guy. You dating a relationship guy, she starts a bunch of drama and all that stuff, break up with her, move on. And yes, it's true, there are gals who will deliberately cause drama, turmoil, and all that just because they're bored, they need the excitement, they want the butterflies, they like the breakup and the makeup and all that type of thing. And I've known gals like this, and unfortunately I've dated some like this, and I learned the hard way. So let's use this as an example to teach you guys. But at the end of the day, the problem is that you got a nice pretty girl paying attention to you, and a lot of guys aren't used to that, and she's great in the sack. They can't say no. Hopefully you guys won't make his mistake. But I want to keep an eye on this to see, because I guarantee you within a week there's going to be more of it. Guaranteed.